Yo, what is good, everybody? It is KJ, and I am back, and it's going to be a little different this week because I am actually on vacation. I'm at a friend's place for a wedding, so I am using their stream setup. Big shout out to them for letting me use their stream setup to actually record this match, so that way it would be on time. So, that said, I'll have no camera for this portion, and then I will have a camera for the actual battle. But yeah, let's jump into the team really quick. So you will see the matchup on the screen right now. And we are playing Sven. Sven has a very, very good team. We are both 1-1+1. So that is definitely good, but that means that we need to win this match just so that we have like a leg up on them in terms of like playoffs or anything like that, right? So I'm going to jump into the team because I don't want to just get into this. So we have a pretty fun team this week, and I am, again, Quick Feet Jolteon. This is actually I really like Quick Feet Jolteon here. They do have a Meowscarada, so we do want to make sure that we outspeed. And they also have an Iron Valiant, so we need to make sure that we outspeed the Iron Valiant if it gets a booster energy, so speed boost. So I decided Quick Feet is really good. I do have some slow pivots into this thing, and honestly, Terra Fairy and Terra Ice looked really good here, but Terra Fairy kind of just did better against various threats, especially if we can chip down the Heatran that he has. So yeah, Thunderbolt, Terra Blast, Volt Switch, Calm Mind. I think in some other games, not having Volt Switch actually made things a little bit difficult. So I now have Volt Switch on the Jolteon, and I think going forward, I'll try to see if I can slot Volt Switch on, especially these Quick Feet sets, because like, again, having Volt Switch and being able to do damage, but also get out and not have to take the chip that the Flame or Burn would give us is really nice. So that's the Jolteon set. Next, we have the first appearance of the Samurott. We are Terra Grass just in case we need it, but Samurott is AV, and its primary purpose is to come in on the Heatran. So it eats up hits from the Heatran. We have access to coverage to hit pretty much everything on the team with Ice Beam, Grass Knot, and Surf. And then with Flip Turn, we're able to just kind of pivot out on something that could be coming in if he does switch out from the Heatran, which he probably will and should. So I think a lot of the times this thing's going to be clicking Flip Turn, but we'll see what happens. Next, we have also the first appearance of Slowbro Galar. So Slowbro Galar is pretty bulky on both the physical and special side this week, just to make sure that it can live a hit from either variant or any variant of the Iron Valiant, and we are Colberberry just to make sure that knockoff doesn't do a whole bunch. And we kind of have the ability to hit just about everything. So Shell Sidearm hits most of the team. For the things it doesn't, we have Earthquake. Ice Beam is for the Salamence just in case. And also we have Shadow Ball to hit the regular Slowbro and the Frostlass. Now, I will say, I did consider running Toxic here, and you'll see why with the rest of the team, but I considered running Toxic just because Slowbro being Toxic isn't really great for it, but I didn't, I don't know. I was like, you know, Shell Sidearm has a chance to poison, and yeah, I figure it'll be fine. I think it's a 20% chance to poison. I figured it would be fine to just have Shadow Ball as coverage, because it does about 35 to 42, I believe, to a Slowbro, so I figured that would be good. So next we have the Corviknight, and I'm gonna continue to probably call this thing Scarm Galar because I just think that's really silly. But we are a Leftovers variant, and we do have Body Press to be able to hit the Heatran. We have Brave Bird to be able to just kind of hit everything else. We do have U-Turn so that we can kind of be a slow pivot, and then with the various hazards that he has on the team, I want to make sure that we have the ability to defog. So that's kind of Corv's role. Corv is going to come in, be physically defensive. It is another check to the Salamence if it is physical, so that is also good. But I do kind of expect if Salamence comes that it'll be special, just because of this thing. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Next, we have the Dragapult. And we are lefties. We are actually a sub-lefty set this week. So sub-lefties, Willow, Hex, and Dragon Darts. So I think, honestly, I was talking to Shaded. Big shout out to Shaded. And Rick. Big shout out to Rick as well. I'll link them in the description below as well, as those are my homies. But yeah, I was kind of looking at this matchup, and if we burn some of the physical threats, like Dark type is the Meowscarada. So with the Dark type being Meowscarada, I think we can kind of deal with that and then kind of just do well with a Hex set. So I was pretty excited to do that. And then Dragon Darts is hitting almost everything else pretty hard. It is important that we do get a decent amount of chip or get rid of the Clodsire before we kind of try to set this up, because the Clodsire is kind of the big wall. And what I've noticed with his first 3 games is that really, really bulky ground types are the mons that I think we kind of have to break to win the game. Like last week, Tinglu was really important to break, and this week, definitely Clodsire is important to break. So we'll see what happens, but I think Dragapult could put in a lot of work here, so we'll see what happens. And then next we have the final mon on the team, which is the Dunsparce. So the Dunsparce is probably our lead. We'll have to see what he brings, but Body Slam, EQ, Ice Spinner hits most of the team. For the stuff that it doesn't hit hard, we have Toxic. So having Toxic and being able to just click that against, say, the Slowbro is going to be really nice. And honestly, if something like Heatran comes in on this, it does have to worry about getting hit with an Earthquake. So I don't really think that he just switches Heatran in. I mean, he could, but because of that, we are also Lumberry. So having Lumberry allows us to not have to worry about a potential Flame Body burn if we are if we do Body Slam into Heatran. It also means that if we Toxic the Mew, we don't have to worry about Synchronize. So that is something else just to kind of keep in mind. But I've talked enough, so we're going to jump into the game with Sven. I'm going to make sure he's ready, and we'll go from there. So I'll catch y'all soon. All right, so we are back, and we have just found Sven. So very excited. So, wow, okay. Claude does come. We do see the Furret. The Furret is Terra, Fairy, and Water, I believe. So that is something to keep in mind. And yeah, I think we're going to still lead with our Dunsparce. I think we still lead with Dun. And yeah, we see the Valiant, we see the Meow, we see the Mew. Okay, so no Ments. That's actually really nice. No Salamence is really nice. So yeah, I think we still have to keep the Jolteon in the back just to make sure that we're not kind of worried about anything outspeeding us. But yeah, I think this is, I'm feeling pretty good about this. And as always, good luck, have fun to Sven, my opponent. Go check him out. I know he is the reigning champ of IBL. He won IBL Season 8. So definitely go check out his channel. Give him some follows. Show him some love. And yeah, all that good stuff. But I'm really excited to jump into this match. This is definitely going to be a fun one. I've never played Sven. I've actually been in a league that Sven was an admin of way back a couple of years ago in LET. But I have not actually gotten the chance to play him. So this should be good. All right, let's do this. All right, so the Meowscarada comes in, and oh, there's no Slowbro. Wait, I'm just gonna click Body Slam. This thing shouldn't kill us. We are pretty bulky, so I'm just gonna click Body Slam here. He might be a Hazard lead, but honestly, we have Corv, and yeah, I think anything we can get some damage on, I think is good. So I'm not too worried. Looks knock. That is fine. We live that. So we lose our Lumberry, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. He is Life Orb. Okay. Ooh, we get the Para. Oh, that is good. I think we can go into Corviknight here. I'm okay with that. We'll see what happens. So he doesn't switch, so he stays in. So that's good. And he might click U-turn. But honestly, you might click U-turn. He does click U-turn. Okay. That is fine. And he is Life Orb U-turn, which, again, I'm cool with that. So the Para on the Meowscarada is going to be pretty nice. But we'll see what happens. That does give him kind of like something he can sack later on. But I expect the Heatran to come in here. Oh. Yeah, okay, this is the Heatran. Got it. So on this, we go hard into our Samurott. So And that's kind of the para is kind of nice because now the Meowscarada is not gonna outspeed our Samurott because we have some speed. So that is actually really good. Okay, so he gets rocks up. That is fine. And I'm curious to see what comes in here. I want to click Surf because we just get some damage off. Okay. This thing comes back in. That's fine. I mean, we just get the kill. Okay. Okay. Oh, he goes into the Valiant. Okay. I'm gonna click Surf again. Click Spirit Break. That's fine. That does a lot of damage. I couldn't give him the free opportunity to set up, though. But now we know that it's physical. We can pretty easily go... Or at least we know it has some physical bulk. And he didn't click Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt was the better sort of neutral ground there for Corv as well. So... And we know he's not Booster either. So... Oh, you know what? That's probably Banded. That might be Banded. I want to defog here. I want to defog here because, yeah, Heatran comes back in. I could have body pressed. I kind of want to condition him to think I don't have body press. He probably goes for rocks again, but that's okay because I think we can go back into this. And yeah, we've got good damage on Valiant as well. We have good damage on Valiant. So I want to see Iron Valiant. Spirit Break did a lot. Yeah, that's definitely Banded. It's gotta be. Because I think he switches. Oh, he doesn't switch. Oh, that does a lot. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. That is why I was like, that did a ton. Honestly, I think we can just go into Dun here. I'm not... This thing, it's already done its job. Like, it's... it is sort of neutralized the... Is neutralized the Meowscarada, so... Okay, so we know he's lefties. Which is fine. We're gonna click Earthquake. We're definitely slower. But let's Lava Plume. Okay, that makes sense. So Heatran kills Dun. Fine. Okay. So we know he's lefties, and we know that I mean, honestly, getting chip on this thing is great. Getting chip on the Heatran is... So I'm really surprised that he stayed in. He doesn't know that we are... He doesn't know that we're AV. So he might think that the Earth Power kills. But honestly, he's gotta give us something here. He uses Protect. Okay. So he'll see that we click Surf again. And that is smart. So he's Lava Plume, Earth Power, Protect, Rocks. Okay. I still think this is gonna a ton. And even if Samurott goes down here, now we're in a spot where Pult does really well. Pult does really well, and also Corviknight is able to come in on the Valiant because we know it's banded. Yeah, I didn't expect banded, but you know, I'm okay with that. So we'll see what he does here, but this chip is great. I'm very happy about this chip. And we're just going to get more chip on something, which is good. Okay, so it's the Furret. Furret comes in, sees that we're AV. Fine. And yeah, we do a ton of damage to that. So this thing might kill us, but like, honestly, yeah, we've done a ton to the Heatran. And like, he could also tidy up. I don't know. This thing, yeah, he could also tidy up thinking that we're gonna Thinking we're gonna switch, so we'll see. But this is probably Terra Water. Yep, it's Terra Water. That's fine. We did click Grass Knot because of that, so it should kill, because Furret is not very bulky. Looks Double Edge. Okay, that is dope. So Furret gets a kill. Kills Sam. And... okay, so this thing clicked Double Edge. I think... does Furret get coverage? I got pulled. Furret doesn't get coverage to ult. I think we go. Probably gets like... Shadow Ball. Oh, it gets knocked off. I don't want to get knocked off. Okay. We can go into Corv here. We can click Body Press. We go into Corv. We click Body Press. We click Knock. Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay. So, okay. Well, we know that Jolteon is faster than the Valiant, so Jolteon can clean. He's got Mew in the back. Mew is a little scary. Mew is definitely a little scary, but that might be what comes out next, is the Mew. We could also send out the Heatran. Again, rocks aren't like a super thing that I'm worried about. So, because of where things are, I think we can go into Slowbro. Okay, I think my play is to go. I think my play is to go into Dragapult here. He does have the Mew. The Mew is scary. The Mew is still scary, but I think my play is to go into Pult. Because, yeah, he clicks level. That did a decent amount. And it crit. And the burn! Oh my goodness! Bro, what? Holy crap! The crit into the burn. That is a little rough. But it's fine. We do show that we're lefties. At this point, I just want to get a little chip on this. The burn is a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. The burn is a little annoying. So we don't get to sub on this, unfortunately. He does have to respect that we're like Spec Surf. I think that'll do a ton. Wow, that did nothing. Oh my, okay, this Heatran is getting way too many crits. This Heatran and its crits are starting to annoy me. Just a little bit. The Heatran and its crits are starting to annoy me just a little bit. Okay, we have to go into Slowbro. So it does kill the Pult. I probably should have just went Slowbro the first time, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that's actually really, really annoying. The crit into the burn. This is the Clodsire. Oh, I messed up. The Clodsire is still around. That's actually going to be very problematic. I forgot about the Clodsire. So if he has Thunderbolt on the Valiant, this is where it's going to be a problem. I don't think we can sack damage on stuff. We kind of just have to... yeah, unfortunately, we have to let this go down. The Shadow Ball is going to get the kill. So Mew, yeah, I think I misplayed. So... the Def. Okay. I think we have to go into this. And we are Terra Fairy. So we Terra, and I think we Calm Mind. He showed Shadow Ball, so I think Terra Fairy plus Calm Mind is probably the play. He does stay in, so that's good. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's not looking great. I think I should have went into Jolteon earlier. Losing my lefties on Corv is not great. But we do get to Calm Mind on this, and we'll see what happens. Looks Flamethrower. I think we Thunderbolt here. yo, GG to my opponent. Go check out Spen. His description will be, or his link will be in the description below. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.